Lee, God bless, God rest his soul, Kiki, with the neck problems. It's just a trend. I mean, it comes along with the territory.
Oh, yeah, it's one of the issues, especially me. I mean, these guys, I don't think that they have day jobs. You know, they have issues. I worked for UPS for 28 years, you know, so I get killed every day.
Right.
And,
That's why my packages were late.
And dented, too.
And then, I like that.
Yeah, you know, I mean, I got to stay at the day job, and it's taking a toll on me, and unfortunately, I gotta pay the bills, so I have to stick with that. I only got maybe 2 years left, but I can get out.
Don't go far. Mike Davis is looking, in fact, he's leaving the tour. He's looking for a job, or I believe he got into some of selling timesharing,
Anything, really. I mean,
he was looking for something on an oil rig or on some kind of oil site, you know, or something like that. And
I would advise him to do something less strenuous. That's a young man's gig.
Yeah, but he's built like a house. Man.
Yeah.
He's been working out for the last 3 years, and
he's going to need every ounce of that.
Yeah.
I'd rather do something a lot simpler, like sell timeshares. I mean, because I've been physical all 28 years at UPS. It's been killing me, so I'm looking for that easy gig right now. But yeah, if he wants to start doing something, he's got to watch what he's doing, like lifting stuff and physical work like that. Takes its toll.
Yeah,
those pool games definitely going to suffer from it.
You know, it's just a part of life. If you're a floor man and you're on your knees all the time, your knees. If you're digging tunnels, you know.
Yeah.
Your back goes. It's not a job. If you're going to try to make a living at it, that's your job.
That is your job. Yeah.
And once again, welcome to the 73rd.
Well, you know, I'm looking for the date where I can get back and start hitting some balls. Hopefully soon.
Here you go with the official announcement, Mr. Lehman.
Cloth, Tour Edition 3030, Fury Cues, Aramid Balls, and Master Shaw.
Yeah, what match we got coming up next? I think it's Mike Davis. I think is playing Darren Appleton.
Dragon Promotions
in this match.
Sponsored here at Steinway Cafe in
Raise to 100.
Raise to 100.
City. Right now,
they're playing on a nice all-housing table. We're here at Steinway Village, I think. Steinway Avenue in Queens.
Right, Steinway Street in Astoria, Queens.
Yeah, if you guys are here this week, you're in New York City, and you want to watch some of the greatest straight pools.
Man, the whole room is set up.
It's beautiful. The whole room is. I don't think there's a better place to play. Really, I mean, our place is just as nice, but
I think the action is it.
Oh my God, yeah. But if you want to watch some serious straight pools, you need to be here this week.
Let's hear it, Mr. Darren Appleton. And you ready for break.
All right, this would be a good match. Darren's starting to become a player of all games. When he first came out, he was a 9-ball player and 10-ball player. And, you know, he's been playing straight pool, and he's been getting good at it. And Mike Davis has been pretty much a player of all games for a while.
Well, we just were talking about Jason Shore.
Him too.
We heard a few nights ago he ran over 200 balls.
I heard he's like 270, and I've never heard of Jason Shore playing straight pool.
Right. I never seen him.
I don't think he's known for straight pool. How do you just show up and run 270?
It's got a bag of tricks.
Man, is that kid good.
Oh, yeah. Fires away. You know, fires away.
He's got no fear, you know.
Yeah.
He's got no fear. Who's he got to be afraid of?
Himself.
Well, he would be absolutely.
That's all it is.
He might be the only guy who can get in his way.
That's right.
But that's another match for another time. Right now we're going to watch Appleton break. He's going to try and, you know, obviously leave Davis a long shot. He doesn't want to leave anything open. And we'll see how this table's breaking him. It looks like they're coming apart pretty good. You know, he's got to be careful.
Get in there and,
they will explode. So he's going to have to lay down a good break shot. And then hope that Davis doesn't have a dead one or something hanging.
He's been playing pretty good. You know, break shot's not the hardest shot.
No, but you got to get speed. You got to get that cue ball up out of that end rail.
That's what he
if you leave the shot out.
There you go. He left the shot.
And so Davis has got a pretty good shot here. I'm not saying it's an easy shot. You know, it's full table, but he's got room to bridge.
Yeah, right. On the other hand, if you pinned him on the rail,
Exactly. That's what I meant by distance. He's got to get him
Sure.
up on that rail. And there you go. Now, he's got at least one shot.
got the 9 ball, corner pocket.
And he's got that. Yeah, he's got the 9. It looks like he might have the 11. It's kind of hard to see what color the balls are from where on the
Right.
monitor.
Right. Well, I think he's going to take the 9 and spin around
Yeah.
to the bottom right-hand side and start picking.
You might want to go into that combination right now on the right-hand rail. A little bit of bottom left and go into that and break that out. There you go.
Just enough speed, huh?
Yeah, he's still got the 4, it looks like. He can play, looks like, the 10 up. I don't even know if he's got the 4. I might have went into that a little bit harder myself, because if you come off the bottom side, you still have the 4, it looks like.
Yeah,
If you're off the top side, you're going to have one of those balls.
it might not look like it goes to him because the 9 might be in the way or whatever that is. It looks like 13 ball, but
Yeah, it looks like he's going to play that ball in the upper right-hand corner.
yeah, the 10 ball. Looks like the 10 on our side anyway.
Yeah, he's just going to try and, I guess, pop it in there. He can't really follow through too much. He's going to focus on making this. No, he's going to go with the other corner pocket.
Oh, he's going to play the 13 in the corner pocket.
Yeah, I don't know if I like that either. See the other ball. No, he's playing the 10 in the other
He's
corner.
playing the 10. I don't like this.
Nah, it's a hard shot.
Being that close.
I think it's easier for him to stroke the ball, but he's got to watch out. The cue ball is going to come right off that rail.
How do you hit it?
Yeah, he hit that one real good. He'll find the shot, you know. Mike Davis is no stranger to straight pool.
Absolutely not.
He'll find the correct shot. Again, we're playing a short little race to 100 here in the first round. It's a round robin format. I believe all
Yes.
5 or 6 players will play each other
Yep.
a couple of times. And then the highest 2 seeds, I guess, from each group will advance. The highest 2 or 3 players.
Right. Yep.
Oh, well,
When they
that's
start
good.
playing it, Steve was just explaining the format. They start playing it because I wasn't here for the players meeting.
Right,
And I don't follow straight pool as much as I used to.
right.
Steve knows the format. He played it in 2010. They go up to 150 balls, and then as they get into the last 3, they go to 200
They go
balls.
to 200, correct. I'm looking forward to it, man. I got the week
Oh,
off.
yeah. Oh, you took the week
Oh,
off.
yeah.
You're sitting home painting.
Well,
You got the week off.
Come on. Anything is better than going to work.
I like that. I got the week off.
I've still got a day job. I've been working.
You're a hard worker, man. I know that.
Oh, I get killed. But it's almost over. Another 2 years, I think. I got 2 years to go, and I can get out. Then I can pay full time.
Well, what happens if you stay an extra 6 months? Get an extra 30.
Well, no, I'm not doing that. I gotta try and hit 25 years to get out and collect right away,
Okay.
which I need like maybe 2 years to do that.
Good luck with that.
Well,
Wish you
thanks.
the best. Take up golf or something. Keep yourself busy.
Nah, stop painting full time.
Paint pool place.
There you go, the paint and pool player. But the only trouble he's got right now is the 1. It's tied up, it looks like, with the 15 maybe.
Well, if he gets the 5, 6 at it, he can play the 1 in that corner, lower left-hand corner, and get behind.
Yeah, the only one, I think he would rather leave the 1 ball as his break shot. Because right now, he doesn't really have any other opportunity. He might have an angle on the, looks like the 6 or the 2 to go into him now. That might have been his plan, just touch him a little bit. Put a little separation there, keep the 1 as a break shot.
He's got the insurance 13 in the corner or the 5, too.
Exactly, or the 8 even, he's got options.
Got options, yep. Yeah, it looks like he's got the angle. He'll probably nudge him.
That's what separates these top players, too, from an amateur player, is he'll play a shot knowing that he's got options. He's not going to die by this 1 shot if it goes in and he gets stuck. He'll have 2 or 3 different shots he can play after it. Yeah, he might not have had much of an angle. Yeah, Davis left himself a little funny. He's going to stretch over the 8, it looks like, but he's a tall guy. Look at this. You don't need a bridge or nothing. He's down by the head spot. About a foot spot, head spot. It's been a while since I played. You can reach that, no problem.
Such a great game. I got to step away right now, Mike. I just got a call, so I got to take this call.
Sure.
So I'm going to let Heather the Hammer Kurtz, you know her from the forums and on Facebook. She's going to step in with Mikey Fingers.
Yeah, he's going to play that 15 it looks. He's going to keep the 1. I want to welcome Heather into the booth real quick. Hello.
Hello. Hi, everybody.
How you doing?
Good. I'll keep you company for a little while.
Nice. That works.
See what's going on.
Yeah, Davis is taking apart this first rack. He left himself a little funny. He doesn't want to be on the rail right here, but he's got the 15 it looks like. I don't know if he's going to go into the 8. Looks like he might from here. But he'll have the 1 as his break shot.
It's a good matchup. I like watching these two guys play.
Yeah.
Pretty much everybody that's here, but this is a pretty good match.
Yeah, Davis is trying to find a way to leave. It looks like the 3 ball for his key ball. Should get him on a 1 real easily. I don't know if he can see the 13. He'll just play maybe a cue ball across the table.
Yeah, it's hard to tell from a vantage point
exactly,
here.
Exactly. He's going to play that. He'll play the 13 next, it looks like. And then give himself a shot. He'll come maybe, he might have to come forward. No, he can probably draw this one back. Depends on the type of angle he's got.
Mm-hmm.
He might have to really stroke this one. If he's more straight in than it looks, he might have to come all the way down the table.
There he goes.
There you go. Looks like he overdid it.
Oof.
Wow, yeah, he really, it's new cloth, everything's fast.
Absolutely.
Now he's got to try and do something funny. He's got to try and get on top of that 8 ball near the side pocket. And then from here, yeah, he might have to go high left and come up 3 rails. He just decided to make it and still have control. He does have a shot on the 8 in the upper corner, and he can go into the pack too.
Right.
So, I mean, he still has a chance to get out, you know, and get into the next rack. But it's a whole lot harder.
Right.
You know,
Definitely wanted to be on the other side of that
exactly. And he got bad position because he overdrew that last shot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was rough.
That's the nice thing about straight pool. I mean, I'm looking at it one way, and I want to call a shot the way I might play it.
Right.
They're going to play it the way they see it, you know, which is always nice because a lot of times someone else will know something that you don't, or they'll see a shot better than you'll see it.
Absolutely.
And that's why I try and pay attention to see what they're doing, because these top pros, I mean, they run in hundreds, and there's a reason they run in hundreds. And if you can just pay attention to why they're playing a certain shot the way they do, and you incorporate that into your game,
Right.
well, then you start running hundreds.
It's the biggest reason I love watching these tournaments and watching the streams online. You just learn so much from these guys. They just play so beautifully.
He does have a shot. He might draw into the pack. I don't think he's going to clock this one that hard. He's just going to kind of draw into it and maybe try and roll off the pack after he hits it. There you go.
That's all right.
It's a little unfortunate nothing came down towards the corner, but he's still in control. He still has safety options.
Mhm.
He's going to look for a dead one. I don't know if he's got any kind of combination open. Oh, it looks like he's got the 8. He missed the 8. I thought he
Yeah,
made
it's
the 8.
in the corner
Oh,
there.
wow. I'm looking at that shoot. I'm like, what happened? That was a tough shot. Now we get a chance to see straight shooting Darren Appleton attack the stack. Man, this guy shoots straight.
He plays a beautiful game.
Oh my God,
Absolutely beautiful.
And he's another one with no fear. And that's what you got to do. You know, he doesn't care who he's playing. He just sees what needs to be done and he does it.
Yep.
And it's so simple. It's so simple that it's hard.
Makes it look easy.
Yeah.
Hi, everybody. I see you saying hi in the chat. I'm not ignoring you. Just trying to watch the game. Hello.
Right, he might be a little stuck right now. I don't know if he can, I don't think he can see the 6. I'm not sure if that strike ball near the 10 passes the 6. He's looking for other options because he really didn't get where he wanted to be. He might be able to bank the 10, it looks like. If he can bank the 10, maybe he'll have a shot in the 6.
See, now if this was me, not knowing too much about exactly playing the game right, I would just try to take that 5 up in the corner. That's just me.
Right. So he's actually going to kick with this combination. It looks like that maybe the 13 looks like it might be wired out, and it's glanced another ball. But
good try.
Yeah, he played it. You know, he's not afraid to take on a tough shot. Now let's see what Davis has got. He's got to get rid of the 6 ball. And ideally he'd play that in the corner where he's standing there and go into the stack. He'd have to get lucky, though. He gets another shot after that.
Right.
I don't really see him going into the stack from here.
Just tap it and come back for the 6. Maybe get the 6 in the corner.
No, he decided to go up table. He might have it looks like the 1 ball might go in. He might have the 6 from here, too, but it looks like he's playing that 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, right in the corner, yeah.
9 ball.
1, 9? 1.
It's hard to see on our end here. There he goes.
Oh, in after it. See, that's unfortunate. In fact, I don't really think that that's unfortunate. I think that was obviously going to happen. I think Davis should have protected against that. He should have prevented that from happening because that was an option. There was a possibility that that could happen. And typically, these top guys, they'll see that, and they'll know to play it a certain way.
Unfortunately, there wasn't much to work with right there either, so...
Well, he had a whole he could have did anything with the cue ball. He could have played it with draw, inside, he could have forced it, he could have did a lot of things. But that's what separates the real top players. He's got a chance to do some damage here. Looks like the 11 goes. He'll have different options. Probably just roll forward. He can play the 1 next in the opposite corner. Might be able to play the 9.
He's got a lot of stuff going on the table here, but, Jazz is good.
Yeah, he'll pick it apart.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's hard to see if that stripe goes past the 6. So he's got to watch what he does after he plays the 1. Seeing if the 8 ball goes. He'll probably just roll this in and play. It looks like the 15 maybe in that corner pocket, and then get up above the balls.
It looks like it might go. It is hard to see from here.
He didn't really want to get too straight on that ball. But he does have the 9, it looks like, on the side. He's got a chance to shoot the 5 or the 8. And that 13 still might go. There you go. He had enough of an angle. There you go. He pushed out the 7 for his break shot. He pushed out, looks like the 8 for his key ball. And now it's just pick him off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he could play the 10-6, 9-5. Looks like the 5, and then 2 or the 8. Looks like the 2 ball.
Yeah, still being a beginner in straight pull, I still find it amazing seeing how these guys can see these patterns and think all the way, 8, 9 balls ahead to what they're doing,
Right. Well, that's what makes players good,
Right.
they've been doing it for so long, and that's what they can see. They can see the pattern, and they're confident that they can execute what the pattern's telling them to do.
Right.
You know, because if you look at it, the balls are laid out. It's telling you, play this one here, that one goes there,
Mm-hmm.
and that's what they're doing.
I'm just finally getting 3-4 balls ahead, and these guys can just look at the table and they know exactly what to do. It's just amazing.
Well, for them, it's no longer about running balls. I guess like maybe the amateur, it's about running balls. But for these guys, the run is separate. They're just focusing on execution and pocketing the one ball that they need to pocket.
Right.
And then the runs come by themselves. These guys, before you know it, they shoot 200, 300 balls.
Yeah.
And it's not, you can't shoot 300 at once. You got to shoot one at a time,
Right.
correctly, and then just repeat that process. And that's what these guys do. They do it flawlessly. No, Al has stepped away for a second. You're talking with Mikey Fingers in the booth. It's been a while since I've been in the booth. But I'm glad to be here. I'm excited to watch these top players
Definitely.
in this 2013 World Straight Pool Championships. Yeah, we're looking for Alvin. He's going to change up the title screen. It does say Tony and Herring. As soon as he steps back, if we can grab him, we'll get that changed. But again, these are short races to 100 right now. And if the table, comes apart the way it's supposed to, these guys are going to get shots. There's a chance he could run out this set.
Right.
Again, a race to 100 is kind of like a short match for these guys. It's probably like a race to 5 and 9 ball or something. I know some of these guys, it's their practice routine. They play until they run 100.
Right.
And they do it every day. That's a feat a lot of us out here would love to do. But they do it consistently. They do it all the time. They do it because they want to do it.
Right.
I can see Upstate Al walking around. He might be joining us back soon.
Yeah, I'm giving Al a little break. Okay, Al just told us the score is 14-13. Just not sure who's who right now. I'll get that updated for you guys in a minute, as soon as I find out.
Yeah, we can't make out the scorecards.
It's just behind us, but on an angle.
I think Appleton is 13-14 down behind Davis, but Appleton is running out this rack. We're going to try and get an update on the header at the bottom there with the names as soon as we can get Alvin. We'll see if we can get that updated.
Yeah, they know who's playing.
Yeah, should know who's playing. But Darren's he's taking this rack apart pretty good. He's got a shot. Looks like 2 break balls here. Looks like he's got the 4 up top for his key ball. He can do anything he wants right now. All right. Yeah, he's going to get on either one of the break balls. depends on what he wants to do. I mean, the 10 is going to be higher on the pack. I like that from where he's at. You know, I think he can get to that real easy. And then he'll continue his run. See what he wants to do. He might want to come off the bottom of the stack. Yeah, it looks like he's going to leave. He'll play the 10 ball now, it looks like, and just come 2 rails. He can play either ball and come 2 rails.
Right.
From where he's at. Just depends on what he's more comfortable with. Yeah, he'll come 2 rails. He'll try and get right to where he's at now almost.
There you go.
Perfect. He overhit it slightly, but he's still in line. And he doesn't have to do anything with the shot. He doesn't have to think about anything, just pocket the ball. And he can hit this one pretty forceful, too. He can just take, take aim at it and fire away. He doesn't have to worry about scratching, I don't think. I think he's too high up the pack to glance in off the side. Yeah, I think he's going to hit right into the 6, it looks like. He might be able to just fire away at this ball. I'm predicting a good spread right here after he pockets this one. Wow, it didn't really open up that well. He must have had more of a glancing hit on that top ball than it looked, that 6 ball. But I think he's got 2 shots. He's either got the 6 or the 11, it looks like, on the bottom. Or the 13. I can't tell what ball that one is. But he's keeping his run up. He's 27, I think, right now. Plus the break shot, 28, I believe, on Mike Davis. Table seems to be accepting balls pretty good. It's
right.
cloth. It's big, big pockets. A little too big, I think, in my opinion.
I was playing on these other tables here before, and I couldn't believe how tight the pockets
I
were.
think this one table here has got 3-inch pockets.
Oh, my goodness.
You ain't ever playing on that one in a tournament. Be a good one-pocket table.
I'm used to bigger pockets. That was giving me a hard time.
Yeah. Good to practice on, though. You can make balls in that. You can shoot them in any pocket. That's a good shot. Now, a lot of balls go right here, so he really doesn't have to go back into the pack again. He's going to see what's what. The only ball he really has to get rid of looks like it's the 9 ball right in the center of the, center of the pack.
Right.
Once that's gone, everything else goes. But most everything goes now anyway, so. He's going to figure out what he's doing. I'm going to give a quick shout out to some of the stream sponsors. Inside Pool Magazine, obviously, nycgrind.com, Dragon Promotions, cnggas.com, Steinway Billiards. I want to thank these guys for what they do. Without them, you're not going to see this level of pool.
Absolutely.
You're not going to see this type of stream. Yeah, these guys are dedicated and they want to watch this just as badly as you guys do, so they step up to the plate and they help sponsor the event. So if you see anyone that we just mentioned, say thanks. I'm sure they'd appreciate it. See, now he's got everything spread out pretty good. He's got 1 or 2 key shots now, break balls that he can play. He's got to get the 4 out of there. Once the 4 goes, there really are no more issues. Looks like he's playing a 9. There you go.
Yeah, it's pretty much good to go now.
Yeah, once the 4's gone, everything else has a pocket. You know, once the 4 goes, you can get where he is now. See, then the 1 goes, looks like the 11 or the 13 both go. He might be able to play one of those and push out the 1 or the 13 for a better break shot, because right now it looks like he's just got the 3.
Right.
Let's see what he does, though. Once he decides on what to do, it usually works out pretty good for him.
Right.
He might have to play the 15 right here. He doesn't want to play the 7. I think he wants to try and leave that as his key ball. That or the 6. So if he hits the 1, he's got to hit it pretty good. He doesn't want to get stuck under the balls with nothing to shoot at.
Right.
That might push over that top strike towards the 3. So that's what I said he was going to play the 15.
The first 100 out of the day.
No, they just made on that
Nice.
announcement. Ralph Eckert ran 100 and out. See, that's what I mean. They only played as a second round.
Right.
And we already got 100 and out. That's what these guys do.
It's the first 100 and out of the day.
Yeah.
Let's see more.
Sure. I think we're gonna have a lot of hundreds and out, I bet you. And then wait till the tournament gets deeper and deeper. You're gonna have 150 and out if they play to 150.
Oh, yeah.
You might even have a 200 and out. Wouldn't that be something?
That'd be great to see.
I can't tell if you can play the 1. The 1 or the 11. The 2 top balls in the pack. I don't know if you can play either one of them. He's got to play the 3 right now.
Yeah, I don't think either one of those is a straight shot from right from where he was.
No, I think he's going to hit everything else. Looks like the bottom stripe is out enough. Looks like the top 2 stripes might be out, but if he plays the 1, he's going to disturb that right now. He might disturb both of them.
They were announcing, guys, Ralph Eckert got the first 100 and out of the day. That's what we were saying. Ralph Eckert, 100 and out, first one of the day.
Yeah, he got a little bit out of sorts. And he wants to get better on the 1, it looks like. So he didn't want to have to play that.
Okay.
That worked. See, he did nudge it out. Now he's got a better break shot. He wants to come off the top. We're just trying to get the headlines straightened up. Give me 1 second.
There we go. Good job, Mike.
A little late, better late than never. We got that figured out, and Darren Appleton again took apart the rack. He's on a pretty good run right now. He's 41 to 14. And again, the table's coming apart nice. He's having shots. He's got really nothing difficult to work with right now.
There's another nice break.
Yeah, he can play the 15 right now, and the whole rack's apart. The whole rack is apart.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like the 15. Might be the 11. There you go. He can play the 3 from here. That'll get him in position to take everything else apart that's up there.
Right.
For the congestion area. You can play the 10, you can play the 6. He's wide open. Now he just has to pick a break shot. Yeah, just, pick a shot and shoot it.
Right.
I think from here his best chance at a break shot's either going to be the 6 or the 5. It could be the 6 and the 3. He'll have a good key ball for either one of them. Now, is Darren missed it all? Is he on a run right now? We might be looking at our second 100 now.
Yeah, he's been at the table.
Because I know Mike Davis missed the 8 ball in the corner. And I think that Appleton-Mike...
He's in the second rack right now.
Well,
The last time we had the score was 13-14. It's 41-14 Darren now.
that's what I mean, so he might be on a run.
Yeah.
Oh, ooh, looks like he held it
Out of
down a
that.
little bit. Didn't look like it was going to go in, but he should, you might be seeing a second 100 now, right now. He's got such a smooth stroke, this guy.
Yeah.
He never gets into trouble, and when he does, 1 or 2 shots, he's out.
The first time I ever saw him play, quite a few years back, I was just like, wow,
Yeah.
this guy can play.
Oh, and he's proved it. 2 U.S. Opens in a row.
Mm-hmm.
That's only been done twice before him. That's something that might not ever be done again. They were saying that when Mika did it, and then here comes Appleton.
He always gets to the table calm and collected, just does what he's got to do, and that's it.
That's how a lot of these European players play. They never, ruffled. They're never distracted. They're never. You never see them really express any kind of negative emotion.
More of us need to learn that.
Yeah. If you take away anything from the way these guys play, take that away. Just
Absolutely.
mental fortitude.
If something goes wrong in the game, just shake it off and
Those
let it
are
roll
all
off.
right. Now
Absolutely.
what? I used to play a lot with Sean Wilkie. He used to come up, and in fact, he's staying with me for this week. And I got a table in my basement. And, we would hash out scenarios and play matches and whatnot. And you got to deal with whatever happens.
Right.
And you got to accept it. And you got to move on. You can't change what the leave is. You just got to deal with it. And you got to tell yourself,
Work it out.
what can I do from here? That's what I try to teach people.
Right.
A situation's going to come up. If he misses a ball and you're going to jump up because now you have a shot, you don't care where it is. The AD used to say that it doesn't matter if the ball stopped on the lights. you got to be happy you're at the table.
Right.
But you tell yourself, what can I do from here? There's 100 different things you can do. And these top guys are always going to pick up the best thing to do. That's going to give them the biggest chance of getting out or continuing their run. Or getting them into position to leave a better safety, There you go. That was a nice rebel spread.
Mm-hmm.
Small cluster in the center. He's got to get rid of one ball pretty much in there, and then that's all.
And he's good, yeah.
You might see him go into this from here. If he plays the 7, he can play the 7 with high left and come into him again. He'll have 1 or 2 safety shots. If he wants to take care of them, that right now. He doesn't really have to. I mean, there are openings in there. You know, you can get into that little cluster pretty good, but if he wants to take them apart right now.
There's a lot of options, just a matter of how he wants to play it.
Exactly. See, he tried to get up maybe and play the 1, which I don't think he can do. He's got to play the 9 ball
You
now.
see the 9 on the side?
Yeah. Well, once the 10 goes, 10 might squeeze between the 5 and 1, it looks like, with a 4 and 1. Well, he might play the 14. You can probably see that one. Looks like he's playing the 14. He's got a pretty big pocket, too, at the 7 ball there.
Mm-hmm.
He might come up, play the 9, and then play the 7.
Okay.
He's still got a combination he can play. 7 ball is probably so big right there, sitting on a rail, right in front of that pocket. Perfect. Now he's got a shot on the 14. He can use this ball and go into the pack. Or he can go into the 4. Yeah, I like the 14. He's going to have the ball in the corner pocket for his safety. And this might give him a good chance to break everything up and leave himself a good break shot.
Right.
Yeah, he decides he's going to play the 4 ball. Well, he was joking. Straight up, hit like the 1 and 3.
Okay.
Yeah, that could have came apart a little bit better.
Still got corner ball there, and
Yeah, he's still got a safety ball in the
You know,
corner.
mhm.
And he can come up, looks like he can play the 4 after that if he wants. He'll have 1 or 2 shots after he gets done here. I don't see this as being too big of an issue for him.
yeah. We'll get you guys an update on the score in a couple of minutes. Last time we looked, I believe the beginning of this rack was 41-14 Darren.
55-14 Darren.
55-14.
Plus whatever he ran in this rack so far. Yeah, he's over 60 already, so he only needs 3 more racks. Not even 3 full racks from here.
Right.
I might have said
We can do it. I mean, you never know what's going to happen with these guys, you know?
Yeah.
They can just keep running racks, you know?
The only real reason that they miss or they scratch or is unforeseen roll or, you know, bad kick or something doesn't,
Right.
you know. Typically, it's not because they miss a shot, you know. They'll play a good shot and then just be unfortunate with the cue ball.
See, he broke up that cluster and...
Yeah, there
He's
is no
good now.
cluster.
Yeah.
He's already picked out his key ball and his break shot.
Yeah.
Break ball is probably going to be the 8 with a 2, it looks like. Or that might be the 6.
See, I would go with the 8. I like them a little bit closer to the pack.
Yeah. Well, the closer they are to the pack, the further they are away from the pocket.
'Cause I see a lot of players, they play it a little bit further off, you know? I like it right there, so I know I'm going to hit something else.
Well, but that's kind of a mistake because you know you're going to go into the pack.
Right.
You should eliminate that from your thought process. Try and focus on something that might be a little bit closer to the pocket to make it easier to make the ball.
Right.
You want a closer shot. You want everything to be real close. You know the cue is going to go into the pack. So he's going to use the 6. He'll play the 3-1 and then come up of it and shoot the 6. He knows the cue ball is going to go into the stack, so that's not an issue for him.
It's on fire right now.
Yeah, just roll this one forward or come one rail. He almost wants to be parallel with the object
Right.
along that long rail. And he'll need less than 3 racks from here.
There we go.
There you have it. Darren Appleton. I think he's got 69. 55 and 14, right? 69. Wanna check my math?
Sure. Sounds good to me.
That's why I'm a truck driver, folks. If I was good at math, I would be a truck driver.
Let
If
me
he wanted to,
double check that real quick.
yeah, yep, 69-14.
69-14.
Darren Appleton. He might be running out, folks. Might be the second 100 now. I think he wanted a little bit more of an angle on this 2-ball. But what these guys are good at is just pounding his shot. He'll just pound it.
Right. There you
There
go.
you go. Well, if that corner ball hangs up, that'll be great for him. Now he can shoot that with almost anything.
Right.
You know, because it's so close to the pocket. You almost can't miss this. And everything is already apart. He's got that little congestion in the center right there. But that's
He's
easy.
gotten out of no problem.
He'll get out of that no problem too, because the balls have places to go.
Right.
He might draw into it right here. No, I didn't have too much of an angle. He'll do it now. Just a soft little drill. He doesn't even have to drill this. He can play this with a follow. Push out the 8 and the 13, it looks like. He'll have the 4 as his insurance ball.
He's going right into it.
That was a little unfortunate. You see what I mean? It was unfortunate that he just hit the 8. He wanted to come off the side of the 8.
Right.
You know,
Move
and
the other ones with it.
Exactly. That was the only unfortunate thing. And that's, again, that's what makes these guys miss, or their run come to an end. I mean, he could bank, it looks like, the 11 or the 13. Or he might be able to just kick into the 1 ball, or the ball in the bottom right. Could be the 4 ball. You know, he might have a 1-rail kick.
Yeah, that's what I was just looking at there. I don't see really anything else that goes. And again, he might see something we don't.
Well, he might put a 2-rail kick shot on the 7 ball, or try and kick into the 7 and call it 4.
Yeah.
Bad. He wants to continue his run. You can't play safe from here. You really can't. If he can get past that stripe, looks like it might be the 13 or the 11. You might even see a mass 8. I can't tell how far he is from the 15. He might be playing the 15 off the 14. Yeah, he's going to look. He'll find something. He might play the Q off the 7 with bottom left. He could play with bottom, or he could play with a high ball and have that high karate, hug the cue ball up the rail and 3-4. That might work to get him a shot, but he's got to be fortunate from there. He'll have the 6 maybe up the rail. Looks like he's going to play it with a little high karate and try and get that 4 ball. That's what he sees, but it's kind of tough
Trying to figure out how to get to it. You know?
No, he's just going to hit it with a high ball. He's got to cut the 7 and just force it with a high ball. But it's hard to do with the bridge, and he's reaching. You know, I'd want a tight bridge on this, a closed bridge. And it's something close I could pound. There you go. Nice shot.
Very nice.
Now he's got pretty much a good chance to
He's
keep
back in
going.
business.
Yeah, he's got the 1. He doesn't want to be right on the rail, but, you know, he took what he got.
Right.
That's what it is, you know. He'll accept what he's going to get and move on from there. You know, he'll tell himself, what can I do from here? He really doesn't have too good of a break shot from here. He might play, it looks like a 14 or the 10 ball. Looks like it might be the 10 ball as his break shot. He really has nothing else he can move into position. If he wants to play a traditional break shot. He's going to have a shot on, it's tough to tell which one's going in the side right there. It looks like actually we have 4 going inside. If he wants to play a little 1 pocket with the side hole there. Yeah, he figured that out pretty good.
Yep. Got into a little bit of a mess, but he's come out of it beautifully.
Yeah. And it looks like, I can't tell, it's a 14 maybe he's going to use as his break shot. Yeah, it's a 14. I can glance over my shoulder and see the table directly. I don't have to worry about what color he's going to play. He'll use the 14 as his break shot. Play the 10 right in the side. Get on the 8. 8 gets him to the 6. There you go. That's going to bring him to 83, I believe. Yeah, Mike Davis. I don't think he likes his chances from here. That's another good thing about straight play. I mean, if Darren Appleton misses just once, Davis can run out.
Yep, and you never know what's going to happen with these guys.
Oh, the other game's like 87, and he can run out.
All right.
You know, so he's not out of it yet, but
Right.
the door's closing pretty fast on him.
Another rack down for Darren.
Yeah. It's going to bring him to 83, I think.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, 83. Mike Davis at 14. While he's racking, I'm going to give a quick shout out for the tournament sponsors. Allhausen Championship Cloth, Fury, there's another sponsor, Aramith, Masters Chalk. Got to thank these guys for their support.
Absolutely.
All right. He's coming off the bottom side of the pack. He's going to play it with a high ball.
Wow.
Worked perfectly. He's got a great spread. He's got that all-important next shot after the break. That's the all-important shot. It's the next one. Because from there, he can just keep going. Oh, I didn't like the way he did that. He's still got shots, though. It's a little too early to pick out a break shot. He's still got to take apart the little cluster where the 6 is. Which he could do right now if he wants to play the 7 and go right into that. But he's taking a small gamble because he won't have a shot next.
Being this close already, you know.
Yeah, he'll just pick and choose. You know, he doesn't need to go into him right now. He can go into him from here. If he goes into the 10-6, it looks like from here with a little bit of bottom,
You can bump them out.
he'll have that straight ball in the same pocket he's playing this one. That's going to be his insurance. Okay.
Break them out little by little.
Yeah, he wanted them to break open a little bit more than that, but he'll just play this right in. He'll
Still has something, though.
Absolutely. That's why he played that.
Right.
Because that one key shot now is his insurance. If that wasn't there and he played that shot, he'd be dead from here. You just got to find your way around the rack and figure out what shots to play.
Right.
You know, I want to play this one from here because of this, you know, and then how do you get there? That's all it is. And for these guys, they see the pattern so well that they don't worry about the pattern. They just worry about execution.
They know where they need to go, where they need to be.
Yep. They know it's going to work because they've done it 100,000 times.
Right.
You know? See, he can play the 5 and roll into him. I'm not sure if I like that, though. He should still have the ball in the side pocket as his insurance ball, but he's got a little bit too much of an angle for that shot, I think. He play the 7 and draw into him. He wants to draw right into the face of that ball.
There he goes.
Yeah, see? Because he's going to out. Yeah, absolutely. Now he's got to watch out a little bit. That one ball that he's got for a break shot, the 4 ball, looks like it's a little high. So he's going to try and see if he can maneuver the cue around a little bit and give himself a better break chance. A lot of weird noises going on there. That wasn't me, folks. And I don't think that was Heather. All right, it looks like he's going to keep the full ball as his break shot. There you go. 6, 5, 3, 4, 6, 3, 5, 4. And he only needs 3. After this rack is done, he needs 3 balls. And I believe you're going to have witnessed your second 100 and out of the tournament. First one on the live stream. Yeah, he's playing very well, Appleton. You're going to have to watch out for him. Anybody who lets you miss once and then beat you.
That's why you can't miss in this game.
Absolutely.
You don't want to miss and leave anybody a shot.
I believe he needs this shot and 2 others to advance. No, actually not advance. They're playing the round-robin format in the beginning here.
Right. These are 6 matches, right, in the round robin?
I think
Yeah, I
so.
think it's 6.
Yeah, I think it's 6 players per flight, and they all play each other at least once. So, and then the top 2 seeds, I guess, from each, top 2 or 3 players from each group will advance. Let's see what he does here. He doesn't need to hit this hard. He only needs to chip out 2 of them.
Yep.
See, he didn't come into it that hard. How did he put the 3 down? It looks like he just needs 1 now. This looks like it's it, folks. There you go.
Folks.
Darren Appleton has defeated Mike Davis. Again, you're watching the opening rounds here of the 2013 World 14.1 Straight Pool Championships held here at Steinway Billiards in Queens. Stay tuned. We're going to have another match coming up. We have to figure out who's playing. Let me get the list right in front of me here. Let me take a look. It's going to be, let's see. I think Rob Saez is going to be playing Jason Shaw next. Oh, that ought to be a good match. I heard Jason Shaw just ran 270-something balls the other night.
Wow.
Man, can he play, huh? All right, so we're going to cut off for a second. Don't go anywhere. Again, refill your beer and chips and your food and take a bathroom break and come right back because you're going to be watching some excellent straight pool. And we'll talk to you soon.